Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again doing your mid-March 2016 lovely tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Pisces. Now, just so you guys know, I did want to address something. You know, one of the comments on the videos was that I didn't seem to, these videos, I didn't seem to care as much as I used to. And the interesting thing is I do care very much about comments, and I care very much about what my subscribers think about my videos, and I'm a pleaser type person. So, one of the differences I think in these videos and the way I used to do them is that I'm no longer recording in the dark. I sit in front of my window and I look out, and usually I record on a beautiful sunny day in Ellensburg here, and I look for different things outside, signs and things too. When I'm channeling, things come to me. So, if I seem distracted at all, or I seem like I'm not really there, that's why. But the main thing is I do really care very much about my business, about my clients, about my subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that has followed me from the beginning. I care a lot, about doing this. This is my purpose, and so I feel like this is important for me to do, and this is the work that I want to be doing continuously. So I care very much about it. So I just wanted to say that I am back doing these videos, after much popular demand. And also because I noticed that a lot of other psychics aren't really posting mid-month readings, and actually there's kind of a void, I feel like, for what's out there, what people want to, people are watching. So I think doing the mids are good. I just don't have much time for it, so these videos are going to be a little bit shorter than what I normally do. I'm only going to be reading a certain amount of cards. Doesn't mean they're any less meaningful. It just is sort of like what I've got to do as far as time constraints. And I am going to be phasing out my mid-month readings. There are going to be months where I don't do them at all. So I just want you guys to know that. I feel like it's important that you guys know that, because people are asking me where my mid-month, and I did mention in my other videos that there was a likeliness that I wasn't actually going to be doing this, and I just kind of was spontaneous about doing these. I was like, well, I need to be doing these because I feel like there's people that really want to see them, and I feel like there's a need for them out there. So, that's why I'm back. So, anyways, I am going to lay out a spread for you. Without further ado, I have been shuffling. Again, this is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Pisces. And let me see what's going on with you. Okay. So again, this is for the end of March, the last 2 weeks so from about March 17th until the very end. Now, this is not the exact timing. I mean, some people are very particular, and they're like, okay, I need exact time frames and whatever. Even though this is for the last 2 weeks in March, this can also be applicable a little bit before and after, and this might actually carry out through the rest of the year. So there may be things that are contributing factors for ongoing situations. So you may be for instance, you may be in a situation that's been going on for some time, okay? So just this mid-March reading isn't going to make that much difference, because especially if you're locked into it for some reason, then you made a commitment to doing something. So time frames aren't going to make that much difference to you. However, some people have been noticing things are going to be happening around the eclipse, okay? Because the eclipse is going to be taking something out of our lives. So whether you lose something or whether something comes to an end, that's what I'm saying. So I am going to be focusing on only certain cards. I do want to start though I wasn't talking about, you know, cards in the distant past or anything, but in this case, I do want to mention that I do feel that some of you have been battling health issues. There's been like an ongoing health thing, or some of you are overtired. That's what I want to say. I feel like some of you are just really, really tired, really overtired. Maybe you're not sleeping enough. Maybe you're not getting enough rest. Maybe you don't have enough downtime, but there's a need for it. And see, what happens is if you don't take the time you need to get well, or you don't take the time you need to kind of work on your health, the universe forces you to take a rest. Okay, so I feel like there's significant highs and lows also that's going on. Could be blood pressure, could be blood sugar, could be bipolar in some situations. Energies here. You know, I feel like at the same time, there's a need for rest, but there's also like this drive for making it in the world, putting your mark on the world. Because you have the Two of Wands crowning you. And the Two of Wands is like a high, okay? And the Four of Swords, which is the foundation, is a low, okay? Because it's somebody who's sleeping, okay? This is someone who's wide awake. Someone who's awake, someone's alert, someone who's climbed a ladder, somebody who's sitting on top of the world. This is as high as it gets. And this is as low as it gets. This is being, you know, either in the hospital, in your bed, you know, there may be somebody sick in your family too. There may have been like something going on in your family too. Someone was sick, or someone was ill in some way. Could be a long-term illness, short-term illness. It's usually a female, but it doesn't have to be. It could also have been a male. So there could have been something like that going on. But there's this high-low thing. So you're focused on career, you know, mid-March, around the 17th onward. You are like, maybe you're looking at a different job. Maybe you're thinking about buying some real estate. Maybe, you know, there's you actually work in real estate, or you're thinking about, you know, buying a property, selling a property, doing something with your house. You know, you may have some Leo also in your chart because this is a Wands card, or this could also be Sagittarius, Aries also. You know, it could also be your partner. I want to say your partner or you is mixed race, so I don't necessarily feel like you are Caucasian. I feel like you or your partner can be mixed race or of darker skin, or have darker skin. I don't know why I'm seeing that now. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. Normally when I do my readings, you know, skin color is irrelevant, but in this case, for some reason, you know, my guide is showing me this, so I'm saying it. This also, the Two of Wands, it also talks about twin flames, okay? So this is you waiting for your twin flame, okay? I feel like some of you who know who it is, and you're waiting either to be with them, or you're making plans to be with them, or you're making plans to do something. Some of you are planning to go on a cruise, and some of you are planning to go to buy a boat or do something with the water. You do have the Ace of Cups crossing you, okay? And Ace of Cups is having feelings for someone, but you may have feelings for someone who got scared, okay? Someone who's, you know, maybe not even there, maybe not even in your life, because this to me is a chicken shit card. Either you're scared of getting hurt because maybe you were hurt in the past, you know, especially Pisces guys, or someone, you know, you may be watching this for a Pisces partner, or they may have some like fire sign, you know, in their chart that's really strong. Again, I feel like a very strong Leo, Sagittarius, Aries vibe here as well. So you or your partner may have that too. And I feel like because you have the Five of Wands in the position of your attitude, this can be feeling like you need to beat the world off with a stick, feeling like you're not really getting ahead, feeling like you got like so many bills piling up and you don't know what to freaking do about it. You're like, you know, screw it. Like, you gotta just like, whatever. This is a lot of responsibilities too, a lot of obligations, a lot of going here, going there. But to me, because you have the Nine of Swords and this card, they're kind of connecting in the sense that, to me, it's the fear of commitment, the fear of getting into something long term. You know, this isn't the non-commitment person. This is the person who comes and goes. They come into your life and then they leave. This is the person who oftentimes comes back into your life after maybe getting scared prior, okay? So they get scared and then they come back, and then they get scared again, and then they come back, and then, you know, so it's a pattern. You know, it could be you again, Pisces, or it might not be you, okay? It could be somebody else that, you know, you've been dating. Okay, if it's not you, then it's like a fire sign male. Could also be fire sign female, too, because you do have the Queen of Wands here. You may be in a relationship to the Queen of Wands, and I want to say this Queen may have hurt you in the past. You know, either you have feelings, new feelings. To me, it's a conflict. To me, it's conflict of feelings. You may have been hurt by this person, but also, oh, I see. Okay, so let me just, so in order for me to explain this, it's kind of a long-winded thing, so let me try to explain it as best I can. So I feel like if you're in a relationship to a fire sign female or someone who's really strong, it can also be Capricorn or Taurus, okay? So Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, or Leo. If you're in a relationship with her, because you have the, I'm going to show you her. She has hurt you. Okay, she has hurt you. I want to say it's her that has hurt you. I want to say she is also hurt, too. You may have hurt each other. You may have been in a relationship that's kind of toxic, okay? Or you may have recently broken up with her. And she is kind of a diva. She usually gets what she wants. It is usually all about her, and she can be very selfish, okay? I want to say be careful, because from what I saw in my Leo sex and relationship video that I did, there's a lot of crap going on, okay, in April, okay? And there's also a lot, you know, I feel like because of the eclipse towards the end of March, I feel like the same thing. There's a lot of pain and suffering that is unnecessary, that's being caused by people that are being selfish, okay? And I don't like to see it. And I told people in some of my sex and relationship videos that I almost didn't even post my Leo video, okay? My Leo sex and relation video. I almost decided not to post it. I almost deleted my video, and I was going to do like a short little thing that said, you know what? Due to the fact that there's so much cheating and lack of morals and lack of conscience and over self-focus, I'm not going to post it. I didn't do that, but I thought about it because it makes me so despondent and disgusted with humanity. It's like I don't understand. In some ways I do, but in other ways I don't understand how someone could be this selfish. I have a hard time with it. And Pisces, you may be kind of going the same. You may be thinking the same thing, okay? Pisces females. I feel like the Pisces females that are watching this, you're dealing with someone who got scared and who's no longer in your life, okay? And there's other males here. There's several other males. So you do have a Virgo male, okay, that's showing up in the position of what's coming in from the outside. I usually see it as a Virgo male. I don't know why. That's how it's always been, okay? And then the outcome is the Nine of Cups, which I feel like is you, male Pisces, but it can also be, if you're female Pisces, that you're in a relationship to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It doesn't have to be that. It could be a Pisces-Pisces combination, but I feel like it's Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio male that you're dealing with at the end. If you are a Pisces male, this is you, okay? If you're a Pisces female, this could be some other guy that's showing up towards the end, okay, of March that is not this Five of Wands person. So you're thinking about this person, but you also have two other guys showing up here as well. So I don't feel like you're going to have to worry too much about people, but also you may have people, these are people, so you may have, like, it may just be that you're hanging out a lot with people in the family. You may have 2, 3, 4 sons. You may have you know, a partner that's a fire sign, and, you know, two sons, one's a earth sign, one's a water sign kind of thing, you know. I feel like some of you are expecting twins as well. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I do see twins for some of you. Some of you ladies. I just feel like there's a lot of focus on other people towards the end of March. Not enough focus on yourself, healthy focus on yourself. You know, you may be socializing and there may be a lot of guys around you, or you may work with a lot of guys, okay? But because I feel like there's a lot of masculine energy here, and there's a lot of focus on this masculine energy. There's also a lot of focus on finances, okay? So going back to what was going on in the center of everything. You know, this person, this Queen of Wands has hurt you, okay? Because you've got the Nine of Swords energy right next to it. So to me, you, male Pisces, this is for male Pisces, are in the center. And you may be in a relationship to this Queen of Wands person, okay? She may or may not be Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Capricorn, female, okay? But also, you're thinking about money, because this to me is a money card too. This is not just feelings. So going back to what I said, some of you have feelings for the wrong person, okay? And Pisces typically does, okay? Pisces is the one that still is in love with someone who's really, really hurt them. They're still in love with someone who totally broke their heart. You need to watch out for that, okay? Because if this person is being very selfish and they have hurt you for whatever reason, you need to stop allowing them to take up space in your energy. You need to say, okay, no, like, I'm done, and like, be done. Don't wait for them to come back. Don't go back to them. Don't be in a cycle of just coming and going and coming and going and like not ever making up your mind. There's a lot of sorrow and pain and suffering here. I don't like it. And I'm like kind of being protective of you a little bit, Pisces, because this Queen of Wands person can do things in a very selfish way. And not always, but she can, okay? And so she's one of my least favorite, you know, cards to show up, because she does things that are, or says things that are very hurtful, okay? So you may be in a relationship to, I want to say an Aries also. Aries can say things that are very, very hurtful. And I feel like for a lot of you, these are the things that made you feel hurt and sad and just like, you know, upset. But at the same time, you do have this Ace of Cups crossing you, which is finances flowing in. However, it's sort of like you may feel like you may not see that this is what's going on because you're so worried. You may be very overly worried about finances. To me, the Nine of Swords energy is like cyclical. It's like this downward spiral, fear energy. You're afraid. You know, the Queen of Wands also may be afraid. The Queen of Wands has a lot of fears usually. You know, she's kind of like, she's afraid of everything. And she may also be afraid too, because you may have some strong fire in your chart somewhere, you know, female Pisces. And, you know, you may be very afraid of not, or just like feeling like you don't have any money, afraid that you're not going to have any money, afraid that money's not coming in. To me, the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups totally zero each other out. Your fears are basically stopping the flow of money. For some of you, this is not for everyone. For other people, the flow, you don't even know or recognize that you have money flowing in. And for you, it's not enough. For you, even if you do have money flowing in, it's not enough. I also feel that with the Ace of Cups, it's the drop of promise, where it's like a little trickle, maybe money's been trickling in, but then suddenly the floodgates open and it's like more and more and more and more and more and more and more. So over time. So you might not yet to see, you may not have yet to see this money flowing in until later in March, early April, even into May. Usually it's like it's the beginning. It's the beginning of money, the beginning of prosperity. It may be, if you are getting out of a relationship with this queen, it may be because you're getting out of the relationship that money is flowing in. Although this queen may have money, and money may be flowing into you from her. I'm not sure why you may be getting money from her. You know, she may be also like your mother or your sister or a family member. She can be older as well, too. She doesn't have to be younger queen. She can be an older queen where you're getting money from her. For some reason, there's money flowing in. So I want to say money's flowing in. Either it's not enough or it's zeroed out because of the Queen of Wands. And I have to say, the Queen of Wands is a big spender, okay? Or the Queen of Wands can negatively affect you. The Queen of Wands can be like, let's go out. Like, you know, the thing about, especially Aries, especially if it's Aries have a very, like, almost negative influence on people as far as money. Because Aries is very fiery, loves to go out, loves to show off, loves to be out and about and do things. They like to do things, and that costs money. So every time an Aries calls you up and says, hey, do you want to go to that party? She's probably like, we need to go shopping, we need to go get this, we need to go get that, we need to do that. And then by the end of the day, $100 is gone, okay? And then when you go to the party, you spend money at the party. And so it's like, Aries, I feel like, can be a negative influence as far as finances, and especially for Pisces as well, especially for Pisces. So, you know, I just want to say that there's this weird financial thing going on here. You're so afraid that you're not going to have any money that you don't. It's manifesting as nothing. It's like zeroed out from the universe. You are blocking the universe trying to send you money, but you're so afraid of it, and you've got this dark cloud kind of holding, you know, over your head, that it's not allowing it to happen. So you do need to manifest and just be like, I am the channel for money. I have an overflowing bank account. That's kind of how I see it. Some of you are mediums or in a relationship to someone who has mediumship ability, because you do have the medium, the High Priestess card in the position of emotions. So maybe you're thinking about someone who's psychic medium, you know, they're on your mind. Maybe you're talking to a medium, you're talking to a psychic. This is also using your intuition. I just want to say, I feel like you may do a lot. You may work with the angels a lot. You may connect to the angels a lot. You may pray, you know, and involve the angels a lot. You may, you know, you need to be, oh, I see. Okay, so basically, because it's in the position of emotions, you already know. You already know the answer, okay? You don't need to second guess it. So you know about a situation. Emotionally, you already know how somebody feels, okay? You already know, you know your own self too, because it's in the position of emotion. So you know how you feel, you know how other people feel, and you know about already if there's been any kind of bullshit in a relationship, you already know. This is also finding out something too, because this is the light that's getting shown. So maybe again, and you may be in a relationship to an Aquarius here too, because Aquarius got that coming up. There may be some light kind of getting shown on a situation that maybe this is finding out something. You know, Aquarius did have that liar, cheat, thief in the position of emotion. You may have an emotional affair with an Aquarius. It may not be physical. It could be just emotional. It could be physical as well, but I feel like there's some secrets there though too. I feel like there's some secrets there. For some people. For other people, it's just you already know because you are psychic medium. You have that intuition. This is also needing to use your intuition more. And follow the signs. So that's all that I'm going to say today. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, Google Plusing. I really appreciate it. I will be back again for more April videos, which will be available to everyone in the world. And I will also be doing my sex and relationship videos, which I just finished recording. And those will be posted soon, so you'll see those. Those will be rental only, okay? So you'll be able to rent those. In the US, it'll be $1.99. Everybody else approximately about that. And that's it. So thank you guys so much. I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. All the best. Take care.